If you have knowledge of something, there's nothing wrong with sharing that with another teammate, whether it's somebody that's in your group or not.
You know, it's all a family. We're all trying to help each other. Nobody's trying to step on anybody's toes. But if you see something, you say something.
I'm assuming the expectation, and I'll ask all three of you gentlemen this question, is to compete for, if not win, another championship this year.
I mean, it belongs to us.
What's going on, good people? Back in the building. Episode 10. Bearcats Blitz. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a little different this week. I'm going to just go around, let everybody introduce themselves. In case we got some people that's new to watching. Y'all know who everybody is that's on the screen with me right now. And also, man, it's playoff time.
Yes, sir.
So, Jaleel, let's start with you, man. Just introduce yourself and let the people know who you are.
I'm Jaleel Tyler. I'm a D lineman for Jersey Bearcats. I've been with AJ since the beginning.
Coach.
Head Coach AJ Roque. I mean, and we're here, and we started this thing in 2019, and progressing every year, right? New steps, new everything each year, right? To eventually get where we want to go, and it's playoff time now.
All right, good. We'll go with you next, sir.
Yes, sir. Back again. Gut love yourself, Dwayne Larkin, number 73, old lineman for the Bearcats.
Finally got a full season for him with us. He's always somewhere else. Always somewhere else. Not a bad thing, though, right?
Look. It's my rookie season in the AM too.
First year. Legit, first year.
Rookie season.
That's crazy.
Every year he leaves us to go somewhere. Every year.
Darren Hungerford, linebacker, happy to join for the playoffs. Been 2 years GFL, first team all Europe. I was in Northern Arizona in 22, Bay Area in 23 and 24. Won the championship in the IFL in 22 and 23. Just happy to bring some pedigree, attitude, and any value I can bring to the team for this playoff run. See if we can. Well, we will finish it off the way we know we're supposed to.
Right. Yes, sir.
Let's go. Coach Tone back in the building. Tone, what's going on?
Said attitude, my kind of guy. Coach Tone, DB coach. We're on the defensive side of the ball. We're rocking and rolling. We're going to the Willy Wonka. It is what it is.
I love it. So, y'all, we'll get straight into it. It's playoff time. As you can see.
Hey, whoa. Time out. I don't mean to cut you off. AJ, we still ain't got them hats.
I ran out of the B.
Break him out.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, those hats look nice, man.
You got the black, white. You got the black, red, and white one, though.
I'm gonna have to get me one.
This one?
I'm gonna get one next year.
Yeah, this ain't the red one. This ain't the red one. This ain't the one you got on.
Ungrateful, man.
That's funny. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get into it. We know what the Bearcats are here for. Coach got in the background. This week is the War Eagles. Want to know every week. Um, it's time to get it started. So this question will be for everyone. Darren, I know you knew, but I'm sure you can get the vibes with this one too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rematch
Quick.
against the War Eagles.
Mhm.
What is it looking like, Jaleel? We'll just go around. We'll start with you, Jaleel. What is it looking like for this rematch with the War Eagles Friday night?
What it's looking like? It's looking like.
Yes, sir.
Wait, can we use profanity up here? Looking like we
No.
about to. No profanity. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it PG. It's looking like they about to have a long day. What's looking like? The defense is hungry. We got a bunch of dogs. We got a new dog up here with us. We gonna go out there and get it. And then, the offense is gonna do their thing. AJ always got something cooked up, ready to go. So we gonna just go out there, play our best game, and and get the big payback.
So, Coach, we was talking a little bit before the show started. You were saying how certain players on the team was getting a little comfortable with y'all after the game. I'm not gonna talk about no names or nothing like that. We'll talk about all that after y'all handle business. But I know the focus is there. So, what it look like, man? Feel like what it look like.
You know what I mean? For once, for me, I just want to be able to play a good football game, right? We haven't done that yet all year. Yeah, we're 7-1, right? And we did lose to the War Eagles, right? And if you watch that game, that was by far, right? It was just bad football game. We lost that game 100%, like 1,000%. We beat ourselves, right? And yeah, we start out, we hung 40, 50, 40, 30, whatever, 30, 30, 40. But we still haven't played a complete football game yet. Right. And that's switching guys in and out, not keeping guys in constant, and now you're able to keep guys in constant now and not switch in and out. Right. Now you could gel and keep, momentum on the field. And I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
I dig it. Good. What you got for us, man? What it look like from your perspective?
I would say, like AJ said, with the oh Lord. No, like I said, like now we can really get gel together now. Like I said, they had that, that one the first team, offense, defense end, and just go out there and do what we do. Yes, we've been switching a lot, but now, we got a good, what I'm saying, group of guys who, who want to be playing a little bit more than others. But, if he's ready to get the dub, bring it home, and go from there. But, 1-0. That's all.
So, Dan, I'm gonna remix the question just a little bit for you.
Yeah, all right.
Your first game with the team. So, how are you feeling about what you're gonna be able to bring to the team in this game? Because I know you've heard about this team. I know you're gelling with the guys and all that stuff. And for these dudes to bring you in, they mean you ready. So, how you seeing it from that perspective?
It just felt good to be out there with the guys today. They was welcoming. We got after it. Just getting familiar with the calls and things like that. I just feel really comfortable, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. Just knowing, I feel the vibes for sure about, this week. And, I've been in the foxhole. I've been in high intensity moments, the highest intensity moments, the Arena League has to offer. So I'm ready for whatever. I would say I've never run from competition. I run towards it. So whatever they bring, they're gonna have to deal with our side too. So 1-0 is always the goal, and at the end of the day, playoffs is about winning. So I don't know nothing but winning. So and I know that won't be any different this week.
That's what's up. That's definitely a Bearcat.
Definitely.
Coach Tone.
What's the word? I mean, we went to Maryland, we lost, but we didn't, it was a terrible game, but we didn't even have our whole team. Like, we didn't have our quarterback. We didn't have a lot, you know what I'm saying? And we still lost on the last minute play. So I don't particularly want to look past the team, but I think if we play to our potential, it's not going to be nice. It's going to be a long day.
Okay.
I'm seeing safeties and everything. But Jules,
So
my man,
interesting. I mean, you got to keep it 100. That's what Coach Tone do, right?
So, that's Coach
I
Tone.
say AJ want to say, but he can't say it because he's the head coach.
So interesting when you look back over the season, 7-1, and if I'm correct, the only team that only had one loss this season. So on top of that, Coach just said y'all ain't even played a complete game yet. So you 7-1, everybody's gunning for you, and you haven't even played a complete game yet. So for those that are watching, those that are listening, think about it. Think about being basically the number one seed, right? You're the person that's shown throughout the season. We had one slip up where we lost. We haven't played to our potential yet, and we still record-wise the best team in AAL2. And I say record-wise just in respect to everybody else. You want to put that out there. So we'll go reverse this time. The focus that the other teams are going to have, right? Because obviously everyone, not just this week, but as long as you guys are in. And I know you believe you're going to be there to the end as you should. But the focus, the haymakers, let's say the boxing term, the haymakers that everybody's going to be throwing at you. How prepared are y'all, not only physically, but mentally for this road ahead?
I mean, I guess it depends on who the haymakers are coming from. All boxers are not created equal.
That's fair.
You're right.
We're going to assume they're nice with it, though. Just for the sake of the discussion, we'll assume they're nice with it.
Well, they say you make assumptions.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day,
have to for this purpose.
4 quarters, 12-minute quarters, you know what I'm saying? Balls to the wall, 100 miles an hour, attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the time to be playing. You know, this ain't the time for games. This ain't the time to be asking questions. If you don't get it back down, you ain't gonna play. They be think I be bugging. I be dead ass serious. Like I understand. Like by now you should get it. So, you know, I like we gonna figure it out. We got 3 games. That's how I look at it. We gotta get to 3-0. So
right.
This week we're gonna start off 1-0. We're gonna take it where we take it.
I feel like this ain't playtime.
I would say just speaking from experience, you know, when you have the success the team has had, it's like you got the target on your back. So you got to understand that everybody's going to bring their best shot towards you. Energy is always going to be high every time somebody steps on the field with you. And you have to be able to match that and then show them why you are who you are. So I think it's going to be important, you know, coming out with the energy that we need, and we got to come out with the first punch. We can't wait to get punched before we react. So just coming out, making sure the guys are mentally focused, have that energy going before the game, and you know, when we hit the field, and it's time to show why they are who we are. We are who we are. So, and that's what it has to be.
I feel it. Gut, what about you?
Well, the focus is we got to win. This ain't no redo. This ain't like, oh yeah, if we lose, you come back next week. Nah, we go home if we lose. So ain't no redo. So like I said, the focus is, like I said, we score, move fast, move around. Defense gonna do what they do. We gonna score. You know what I'm saying? Offense, our motto is, you know, quick 6. Score. You know what I'm saying, quick as possible. Like defense do their thing. We get the ball back, keep scoring. So that's all I gotta say.
Coach, I know you got a few things to say.
Just find a way, man, and get the 1-0.
Yeah,
that's it. Just find a way.
I know that's all you were gonna say, but I know you got a few things to say.
Like, this is about pride. You feel me? Like, can you imagine 2 other teams playing a championship game on your home field and you gotta watch? Where's your pride? You know, like that's not an option. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
That's
you talk about last year. You bring that up. Look at last year against Wheeling. Like, we're leading the whole game in Wheeling. Championship is there. Give it up in the last 3 minutes of the game, 4 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm just, man, we're just happy to be back. And, you know, like I said, we get to say hello again to each other.
Yeah, we out here looking like LeBron, going to championships. Like, we gotta bring it home.
Yo, fool, you could cut him off.
Nah, he know who that was for.
Shot.
You cut him off.
I know exactly what that for.
He wild, bro. He wild. Hey, you gotta let Coach Tone be Coach Tone a little bit. You gotta get Coach Tone a little bit.
You can't talk
more.
about Braun, though. Can't talk about Braun.
You can't expect nothing less from Tone than what you
Bro,
did.
that's AJ made man $100,000.
Yeah, I had a little flinch when he said that, but I'm like,
That's my guy.
I tell you, that's what Tone do.
See, AJ tried to be professional. He tried to keep it in, but
That's why we got Coach Tone up here. But
Coach Tone is not gonna do that for sure.
Nah.
not happening.
we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. We definitely gonna
You got a
have fun.
bad chance to
You know
try
what
and
I'm saying?
Jesus and get Tone to calm down.
Huh?
I feel it.
But to answer your question for me, like I said, like everybody else said, like defense gotta play fast and physical.
They gonna play
And
fast.
offense gotta put points up on the board. Swing that ball around, put the score up, and defense shut them down. Offense go back out there, or defense get some picks, run it back, get 6.
Oh, you going to get some pick six rider? Oh, snap.
Complete game.
Exactly, like Coach said, we didn't play a complete game yet. So this is the time to do it. It's playoffs.
You're right.
Like you said, go home, but that's not an option.
You just can't talk
Go
about
hard
it.
to go home.
We got to do it.
Like I said, defense just got to play fast and physical, and shut down the offense. Take some picks, take it to the house, and then offense, like I said, AJ always got a scheme, so I know they're gonna score and do their job.
Of course.
Like I said, play a complete game.
Oh yeah.
I definitely feel it.
You too.
So we got this week, you know, like I said, and you don't want to count the chickens before they hatch, so to speak. But in looking down the road throughout this entirety of the playoffs, obviously the goal is 1-0 every week.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like you guys feel like the team needs to do to have that great run to get that championship?
Shut the hell up and be disciplined.
High energy.
Be disciplined and play Bearcat football.
Okay.
Know what
That's
the
the
hell
key.
you doing on the football field.
Yes, know your assignment.
Know
How
what the
they
hell you
always say,
doing.
be 1/8. Do your job and know your assignment.
Yep.
And be disciplined. And the coach speak, just shut up and just hear what they gotta say, and that be that.
Yeah,
Okay.
fairly simple.
So as we roll into the playoffs, do you feel like you got the guys for that? Do we now have a team that can hear that and then do that on game day?
I think
We always had
it's
the
not even
team.
hearing it. They starting with it
Right.
from the get.
We always had the team to compete. It just minor mistakes that happened during the game.
It was guys getting complacent. That's why we had a mid-season tryout after we lost.
Like,
Right.
Everybody, I feel as though, and I heard Coach say it too before, everybody hear the name Bearcats and think, okay, because they part of the team, they good. But when it comes time for you to put up, you got to show what you can do. If you don't, like Coach Toll said, you want to sign on with him. If you don't know what you're doing, you can't play. You're going to be right next to him. And he's going to be telling you what you need to do so the next time you don't mess up, or try again in practice. And hopefully you get back on the field.
Yep, pretty much.
That's why I asked the question. Do you feel like now the team that you have is going to be able to do what the coaches are saying needs to be done without having to be pulled out, without having to be talked to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave it. Hey, Coach, I'm gonna let you answer that one.
I think
Tone,
we
Coach
have,
Tone.
like bringing Cuz in, having a couple of new faces in.
Said Cuz.
Nah, Chris, the crush your hand dude. What's his name? Chris. Yeah,
Yeah,
crush your
Chris.
hand.
Yeah, Big Chris.
Him, Darren, KB.
Javon.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Javon, other dudes that's a little bit more vocal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and being able to like push each other while they on the field in the midst of the game, like that's a very important thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we was missing. We didn't have a standout leader. Like we had leaders, but we didn't have people who would like literally like, be vocal and lead. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different in football. Like you gotta amp each other up. You gotta get there. You feel what I'm saying? And the one thing that I feel like we lack in that we have a little bit more of now is communication on the field. And that I think coming up with these next couple of games is gonna be the difference in our games. You know what I'm saying? Like our last 2 or 3 games have been close and they shouldn't have been. And I mean, even we scored 38, but it was still a close game, you know what I'm saying? Based off of a lot of self-inflicted wounds, a lot of missed assignments, a lot of boneheads, you know what I'm saying? Bonehead plays, So like AJ said, we had a mid-season tryout, some people, we got some new people, we got rid of some old people, we're gonna and we've been working over the last couple of weeks to, make it better, to make it mesh. But, to complete the mission, like we got to be disciplined, and people got to be out there at 100 miles an hour. Like that's just what it is.
I was definitely gonna say this time of year, it's always about accountability and leadership. The players got to hold each other accountable, and then the leaders got to step up and, like he said, be vocal. That's what's going. The coach is going to do their part every week. Coach is always going to do their part, but when you're on the field, you with your teammates, and it's just y'all are the ones out there doing it. So, you got to stay together. Leaders got to speak up and keep the group together. So, hold the standard. So, I think those 2 words, along with focus, that's how you get it done when this time of year rolls around.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't like me. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. You stink. You can't cover.
Hey, 100% the truth right there.
Nah,
But you need that to an extent to this playoffs, like regular season is regular season. This playoff, one and done.
Yeah.
So
0-0. Everybody's 0-0.
Sometimes you need somebody to say, "Look, you get the job done. You stand over here and watch them get the job done."
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Win.
And it ain't personal.
Nah,
it's business.
Never
Not
personal.
personal at all.
No, it's the same way. Same way if you go into a higher up league, it's gonna be the same way.
Exactly. You mess up when they bring somebody in, they're gonna cut you.
In the higher up, man, listen. In the higher leagues, like they don't understand that they don't get the chances that they get with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that complacency and that comfortability and not being pushed by somebody that may be better than you, to like have to fight for your job is something that, that's an issue that we have, you know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, football is a self-motivating thing. You know what I'm saying? You're either a dog or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, you're going to get exposed. It just is what it is. Whether it's on offense, it's like you are going to get exposed. So I think we were able to weed out a couple of the people that, held us back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to be a little bit more disciplined. Like the penalties, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Having 159 total yards and then having 129 yard in penalties is absolutely absurd.
Well, I was gonna say, definitely you hit a major point. Like I was telling some of the young guys today, just from my experience, just like y'all understand, you don't know what it feels like to fight for your life, fight for your job every day for 3 years.
Ain't no my bad.
I don't say it is none. It's like you have one bad day of practice, you better not have 2, because by 2 they making that call and somebody's gonna be on that flight. So
you probably might get cut.
Yeah, it's a different level of, and hundreds of people. I told them I've seen hundreds of people walk in the locker room one day. You're going in 2-3 days. Like it's no cushion, no nothing. It's either you coming and you handle your business, or they're gonna find somebody who's going to. So it's just the mindset and things like that. That's the separator.
Well, you're right. Well,
Yeah, and for us, it's the revolving door every year, right? Because so many people leave every year, so we always get the new guys coming in. That now we got to reteach the game, and which is the best part of it, right? Because now you're teaching the game to guys that never played it before, right? So now you're seeing how they end up at the end of the season or throughout the year.
Charger.
And the good thing about new guys is some of the bad habits may not be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got the positives, you got the negatives, you got the positives, like with anything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Like start the year, we was split 15 and 15, 15 returners and 15 new guys when we started camp.
Yep. We talked about that episode 1.
Good old camp days.
And that was like 20-10.
Yeah. But you know what? You give guys chances, but you know, one of the things we talk about is AL too. You give guys chances, you try to help guys, but at the end of the day, you're also trying to win. So if you're someone who there may be talent there, but you're not going to be able to help us win right now, you might be bigger. You know, maybe next year you come back, try to work it again. Maybe by now you've improved enough. But hey, the cold reality is anywhere you go, whether you play in college, whether you play in high school, you know what I'm saying? If you're not helping a team win, you're not gonna play. It don't matter who your daddy is, who you is, how good you were a month ago. You got to help the team win constantly. You're always fighting for your job wherever you at.
You got to continuously get better.
Yeah, some people don't understand that specific point. Like I said earlier, dogs. You got to be a dog, and that's it. Whatever you play, you got to be a dog. You play pinochle, you better be out there playing pinochle hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Since you run the track, you better outrun that clown next to you that's trying to take that number 1 spot. You got to do it.
Yeah.
See, I'm a dog, literally. Literally.
But yeah, it's an interesting time of the year. For those who may not be aware, everyone does get an opportunity in the playoffs. Seeding obviously depends on how you finish the season. But one of the good things about that is teams that may need a little bit of work, but they've come along throughout the season, started, maybe not so good, but have developed and gotten better throughout the season, they get a chance to see where they're at. But if we be honest, at the end of the day, your better team's going to win 9 times out of 10. And at one time, though, that could be fun. That could blow everything up. So this question I'll ask everybody is kind of redundant, but kind of not. What is it that y'all are going to make sure happens so that y'all ain't that one team that lets an upset happen?
I think the biggest thing is keep the intensity level. Right? You keep that up. You got to keep that up. That can never, ever drop, ever.
If you're not about to play Bearcats football, you're not about to play.
Yeah. I just say put your foot in their throat and leave it there and press harder.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Right? Because everybody should be disciplined. Everybody should be knowing what they're doing. Right? So it's the part of continuing to play at a high level from start to finish.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody at this point should just leave it all on the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's it.
Like I said, it's one and done. If you lose, you go home. We ain't trying, like Coach Cone said, we trying to play at our arena in the big dance. I'm not trying to watch somebody else play where I'm supposed to be at. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I feel you. Like when you think about it, like from that perspective, you got the opportunity to win a championship at home.
Yeah, it'd be fun. And then at the end of the day, I don't want to hear Coach Tone mouth if we don't get there. I don't want to hear that at all.
You ain't just gonna y'all ain't just gonna hit Coach Tone mouth. If y'all don't make this
Nah.
championship, y'all already know.
But
Y'all
I hear
get
his mouth
messages,
enough on a regular basis. I don't
text
want to hear.
messages, emails, everything. You know what I'm saying? Them cats is gonna be on y'all.
Pressure is a privilege.
Yep.
That means you're doing something right.
Pressure is a
Pretty
privilege.
much. I don't know half the people's names, so at least I know your name, Jalil.
Yo, it's crazy.
I met
He always
Coach
be like,
Tone.
yo,
I just
who's the
been a
kid?
punching bag.
Who's
If
the
you
kid number
stink,
5?
you fat, you can't play, lose some weight. It's never been. I appreciate it though because like I said, like I was always told if your coaches don't say nothing to you, then they don't really care.
That's facts.
Yeah, I mean, like you, what, bro?
So like, he cared about me because he helped he made me focus, lose some weight. I elevated my game.
What you gonna
So
do?
no,
You
he
fat.
can't.
What you gonna do?
See,
You can't
look,
play football being fat.
that's love right there.
You can't be
That
out of
helped
shape.
me elevate my game right there. I appreciate it, Coach.
Well, I'm fat. I play football.
Shut up. He ain't talking to you. Yeah, but like your job is to block, so you just gotta be in somebody's way. I gotta go get the quarterback. I gotta run a little bit. So you know, it's a difference in being fat.
Dwayne,
You can use your gut to block somebody.
Not for nothing. He got a point. You only got like 3 steps in you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, get around me. That's your method. You got 1, 2, 3 to the right. Get around me.
Not we be doing Tampa and Florida and shit like that.
4 steps to the left.
Yeah, that's more than 4 steps.
You got kicked again?
Nah, because
if you do
it's like 3 giant steps.
Nah, if you do it Tampa outside zone, ain't no what you gotta go. You gotta go out there.
Steps, bro. You got it, bro. 3 giant steps.
You gotta run it.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. Like, ain't no going home is not an option. So Friday night we're gonna go have fun. Then afterwards we're gonna go to Brownstone. We're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're not
Brownstone. I'm gonna have Brownstone in the trunk already, man.
I'm gonna bring you to Brownstone. Don't you even worry about it. But we still gonna go to Brownstone because have we been there?
I already got it in the trunk. I got. Wait, I'll be talking to about that on up here right now. My bad, AJ.
You gotta say that for later. They talk for later.
My bad, Coach. Don't bench me.
Execute, make plays.
You can see
We gonna definitely do that.
These guys are ready to play. You know what I'm saying? These guys are ready to execute their game plans for the coaches, and these gentlemen are ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Because, like we say, it's when I go home now. Yeah. No more. We get back to it next week. Whatever.
Nope. No more my bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, ain't no more next week.
Ain't no more developing. Ain't no more that this guy he plays with, even though he made some mistakes and stuff. No more of that.
Did you watch this game? The Maryland? Did you watch the Maryland Eagle game?
I saw the highlights from it.
Bro, this was a terrible game.
They got a highlight film?
No, they got a highlight? 30-something minutes. But this was a bad game. This was bad. It was bad.
It wasn't the best game, definitely.
Nah, it wasn't.
And you know, that's the thing. The good thing is you get a chance in the playoffs to right or wrong from the season. The only real, not saying that you had the greatest game, but the only real wrong you had this season. The game that stopped you from being undefeated. You get a chance to go out and play these dudes again.
We had
in the playoffs.
That was the major one, but we had a bunch of wrongs inside. People are not going to look at it outside, but I say for like 3-4 games, I was, including that one, pissed at the end of the game.
Yeah, we even talked about
40,
it here.
You know, it could be 40-14, but it's just it was ugly or whatever.
It's an ugly one.
It all started with that Stampede game. That Stampede game just set the tone for the few games after that. It was just a disaster. But we back on track now.
Yeah, there is something to be said about playing below what you know you can be and still getting wins, right? Because but at the same time, there's a reverse to that too. Like we talked about earlier, sometimes cats, even though we ain't playing the best, we still winning, so we good. But at some point, if you don't turn it around, the L coming.
And that's
And
what happened,
sometimes
right?
it's a good thing.
That what happened. Yep, that was
And
exactly what happened.
look at the roughneck game, right? We ended up winning. We were up 28-14 at one point, second quarter or whatever it was. That final ended up being 38-29.
And we went down in that game.
Right? 38-29 and had to win on or 36-29. We had to win on the last, 50 seconds, drive down the field?
Yeah, the one minute.
We took the ball on the 5 because we got tackled in the end zone on the kickoff.
1 minute drill.
Kyle.
Well, he wasn't in the end zone when he got tackled, but he said it was.
It started from there, and then that next week was Maryland. It was a trend. It was a trend of 3 straight games. Yeah, we won one game 33-0. But the trend from that game on is why we ended up losing.
Them penalties.
I said it all through those 3 weeks that this is why we're here.
Yeah. I'll ask y'all this question. I know, Darren, you knew, so you may not want to answer this question. But the question I want to ask is the experiences throughout the year, right? Week 1 and now. The learning experiences, would you change it, or do you feel like because of what everything happened, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, that's put y'all in the position where you're at right now, poised and still hungry, even though you've been the best team throughout the regular season?
You goddamn right I would change it. Like the things that we've been doing are unacceptable. Like if you were at a higher level, you wouldn't play. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been that bad. Like you wouldn't play. Okay. So no, I would change it. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, we would still have the outcome, but if we can do without the bonehead plays, we had 129 yards of penalties. Like, do you know how bad that is in arena football?
Mm-hmm.
We had 159 total yards and had 129 yards in penalties. You goddamn right I would change it. Like, that's terrible.
So do you think that, like, the players may have been saying we're more talented, so we just going to go out here and make sure we get it done by the end and not focusing on being the best that they can every play?
It was playing down to their competition, right? DN's not going full tilt, being lazy, stopping, and now we stop, and now they try to pull off. We're gonna make a tackle, and now our hands are outside, and now we're grabbing jersey, and now we're holding. Instead of finishing the block, putting people over the wall, into the wall, we're just lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with receivers, blocking and stuff. It's just we walked off sides in that one game. We literally walked off sides. Like, everybody's like, oh, the refs. Nah. 15 out of those 18 calls that we had penalties were legit. 3 were
Right.
But the rest still sucks.
Nah, they don't. They don't. Shit.
Exactly.
Bro, y'all do that stuff. Y'all do stuff that you're not supposed to do, but y'all do it because I can't even explain why y'all do it, but ain't no way. Ain't no way. If you take football seriously, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. For us, well, I say for us, but for a lot of the people, even the new guys, even some of the old guys, they let the name go to their head. Jersey Bearcats. I was here from the ground up, original Bearcat. We had to put work in. It wasn't easy playing for Tone before. It wasn't. It was tough. Like, he was on us 100% because he wanted perfection. Same thing with Coach AJ. So now that we got this household name and everybody, I'm a Bearcat, we go do something the third. Nah, we had to put work in to get where we at. It didn't come easy. And the same standard back then is the same standard now. Yeah. And then we do get a lot of penalties. I'm not gonna point fingers at anybody, but we take those as a team. Because you can, oh no, it's on him. Nah, but we wear that as a team. Right. So, like Tone said, some changes need to be made. Like, every time, like, if you got change, look, take me off the field and put somebody else in, all right, cool. I ain't do what you need me to do, I'm cool with that. I'm a team player. I've been a team player since day one. AJ will tell you. Back when he coached the Jersey Devils. I played offense, defense, and special teams. Iron Man ball 2 years straight. Dwayne will tell you, he was there watching us. So I'm a team player. So if I gotta sacrifice myself for somebody else, all right, so be it. That's what it comes down to.
I wouldn't even coach that team right now. That's Jersey Devil.
Team game.
Yo,
No way.
Yo,
but look, coach. Everybody had heart though. Everybody play Iron Man ball. Yo, you had 15 guys and everybody played Iron Man ball. Nobody get on the game.
But look though, like some of those teams that we played back then are in the league now, and they was beating up on us. But we never we was always at least 4-4 every year, at least, no matter what. And
they always made the playoffs.
But now the roles reversed, and sometimes they get mad. Nah, hold on. Remember back then? Like we called a timeout 4 seconds ago to go score in the game.
Yeah.
Cool. The War Eagles, the War Eagles are the Maryland Eagles and the Maryland Warriors and the Maryland Eagles. They combine teams. They ain't beat us in 5 years. They ain't beat us they ain't beat us in 5 years. You know how like losing to them is appalling.
Right.
Bonehead shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't playing smart football at all. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of individualisms that caused the issues that we was having. You know, people being individuals. Football is an ultimate team sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get that and you want to be an individual, like it's not the sport for you. Go play basketball or tennis. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't willing to die for the person next to you, like you shouldn't play.
Yeah.
Well, don't go play basketball. Go play golf.
You know?
Don't even go play basketball.
Boxing, tennis.
Yeah, because you can pull an ISO in basketball. You can get your AI on. But
yeah, but you ain't gonna win. You're not gonna win like that.
I didn't.
So don't even go over there with that mess. Go play golf.
That's why Jordan couldn't do it until he got Pippen and everybody. What?
Yeah.
That's cool. Look, LeBron still can't do it.
Nobody did it until they got help.
Exactly.
Everybody had help. That's it. You said that's it. That's it.
Yeah, you can't do it by yourself. You gotta have help. And you know, I respect what you're saying, Jaleel, and that's how you make it, man. Like people don't understand. That's how you make it. That's how you get from level to level. I play this. You need this. You want me to see if I can do it? Got you. I've done it before. I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you need it on the team, getting in where you fit in. This is not a level where you got like this whole 20, 30 people for offense and then 20, 30 people for defense. And sometimes you gotta play a role that you may not be comfortable with because the coaches see that it's something that you maybe can do to help out in that role. Maybe it's an injury. Maybe the person who normally plays there is not playing the way you need them to. Maybe they see that what you do can be beneficial. And being versatile enough to say, I'm going to do what the coach needs me to do. I'm a team player. That's what it's about. And I know one thing about this team from Coach Tone, all the other coaches, including Coach Roque. One of the things I know is this. If you're not going to buy into that philosophy of getting in where you fit in, you're not going to be on the Bearcats.
No, definitely not.
And for the guys who are here that have been brought in, the guys who've made it through the season, you have to embody that to be here. So I will say, I believe in the playoffs, y'all going to be a hard out as long as y'all execute. And I believe the team you got, the coaches you got, this is the time that the execution come together with the play. Execute, play, listen to your coaches, get the right guys in. This is going to be a fun thing to see. And I look forward to seeing you guys affect the championship game in your home stadium.
Damn right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's only right. Only right.
As long as we play unselfish football, listen to the coaches, and like Ja always say, 1/8. Do your role. And we should be all right. I'm sorry, we will be all right.
Yeah, you will be all right. Absolutely. See, I ain't
We
too
can't
much
be
more
second best like LeBron.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna touch that. I'm gonna just say Ain't too much more we got to say about getting ready for this game. We know what the goal is. We talked about what needs to be done. We had the off week for people to get themselves right. Time to go out and execute. It's time to be 1-0 every week. That's what I know y'all fellas like to say, and I love it. So we're going to go around. We'll start with you, Jalil. We'll go around. Let everybody know where they can find you, either Coach Roque or Coach Tone. Also let the people know where they can find the team information at. And good luck. And we should be back next week talking about the dub if execution is proper.
Yes, sir. So you can follow me on Facebook at Jalil Tyler. You can follow me on Instagram at BigBoyJT, BigBoyJT91. And that's pretty much it. Why are you laughing, Coach?
Coach, you still on mute.
We can't hear you.
AJ Roque on Facebook.
There you go, Pat.
Instagram at Coach Roque1. The team, Jersey Bearcats Arena Football on Facebook, and at Jersey Bearcats Arena Football on Instagram, and Jersey Bearcats Arena Football.com. Oh, sorry, Jersey Bearcats Football.com.
Terrible.
Well, Facebook, like I said, is my name, Dwayne Larkin. Instagram, I have a new Instagram now. My name has changed. It's In Gut We Trust 73. That's new Instagram.
You got reports.
Run the followers up. Run the followers up.
And Gut We Trust 73. You feel me? So I got new Instagram.
He got reported. He got reported, so he had to change his name.
Follow my dog.
Nah.
In Gut We Trust.
73. 73, you feel me?
It works.
Nah, I love it. Facebook, Darren Hungerford. Instagram at DMulah, DMULAH _. You can see the journey there. And yeah, I appreciate it.
He said moolah, money, cash,
You know money.
And it's money time, so let's get it.
Let's get it.
As you would expect, I ain't got no social media. You want to catch me on Friday on the field.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, that's it. Overhead. That's an overhead for real.
No, he said to me, he got to hide.
You got to hit him on his email.
I'm not. I mean, what's my? I think my Facebook is my name. And my Instagram is Tone the Trainer. But I don't be on there like that. Like
social media is the devil.
Yeah, I talk to people in real life. Like,
so you got to hit on the pager.
Huh?
So, he sent him on the page.
Email. AOL.
I still got my two-way. Don't play with me. I still got a two-way.
You gotta hit him on the pager so he can call you back.
I'm not messing with y'all.
Listen, if I had 50 cents, I'd still call you from a payphone. I'm regular. You know?
We're getting out of here.
I'll say he still got the church.
I plugged into the matrix. That's not my life. As soon as this is over, I'm about to cover my camera up and turn my computer off. Like,
last thing I'm gonna say, y'all everybody make sure you're following me on Facebook at Cool McCain, IG at Cool_McCain. I'll be on there sometime on IG, but I'm on Facebook a lot. I'll be acting up a little bit sometime, depending on what show I'm on. But another episode, we're gonna be back next week. Bearcats Blitz episode 11. We're gonna be talking about what happened this past week.
Yes, sir.
1 week closer to the championship. 1-0.
Yes, sir.
Bearcats and 4.
Yes, sir. Let's get
it. Find a way to get the 1-0.
That's it.
We out.
Retro.